Hello everyone, welcome to the Cloud Network. So here I am going to show you how to install OS X Yosemite. The version is the latest version 10.10.2 with the Hackintosh zone. I am going to show you. So now you can also install this on your VMware workstation also, and the same procedure you need to follow that I'm going to show you. This is your requirement is there. If you are installing laptop, desktop, and server, means you need to set the BIOS here. Just restart your the system's computer and you need to set SATA as a AHC, and then you need to enable the virtualization technology, and then if you have a USB latency you have to turn it on, and if you use UEFI available you need to turn it off and enable the latency boots. Then after that you save the BIOS settings and restart. If you are booting with a pen drive, means you need to have 8 GB empty pen drive require free space you need to have for installation. And after that, this is for your uh, AMD processor, and supported this is usually 64-bit supported for this procedure is there. You can also see if you are using AMD processor to install, means you need to type /AMD. After that you need to press enter. In order to use AMD, this is a procedure method you need to follow. And the next one is for download. Here I am going to download the three things. First of all, I am going to download VirtualBox, and after that we need to download VirtualBox session package. Then I am going to download the Yosemite Zone 10.10 is a version Hackintosh Zone. Then I am going to download. This is a three procedure I will show you download. After the requirement you need to have before download installing Mac Yatoma sheets, you need to have 64-bit processor. I support Intel or AMD also. You can install this one, any one of, and you need to have 4 GB of RAM free space and at least 10 GB of this free space you need to have, but recommended is 50 GB of space is recommended. So graphic card and display is 1024x6. You may want to choose VMDK, otherwise you need to choose VID or VirtualBox setting. You need to uncheck the enable EFI, that means extended firmware interface. And need to after that I'm going to show you ISO image of iBoot. And after the startup the procedure, uh, let us install, and we'll move to the next. Open your browser, any browser, and need to type on the search bar VirtualBox. After typing VirtualBox, you need to open this download link, and also open this link also here. You need to both open this download link and this Oracle VirtualBox also. Sometimes what happens is the VirtualBox side is not working, so you may download from VirtualBox from Oracle website also, you can download. So scroll down to find the other platform flavors like Windows, MacOS, Solaris, Linux supported. You need to click it on these links and it will be automatic download start. If you want to download for the extension package, just scroll down and you will find this extension package download. So after downloading that extension package, if you this one is your if downloading for the Yosemite Zone for the PC, Intel, and AMD supported. So here you need to click on this download link, and after that is going to redirect. So here you can see this is download link showing. You need to wait 10 more seconds, or you can share this site. So here you can see this is you need to download. You can download DMGK ISO image torrent. You need to download this one. Just click on this. Do not download this DMG torrent Yosemite. So I am repeating, please do not download this one. You need to download this one. Just click on this Yosemite ISO image. It will be redirect to your torrent. Before downloading you need to download torrent. It will be download from the torrent. So here you can see here is my torrent file is there. Just click to save this file, and here you can see so just right click and go to extract here and click on extract. After that you need to find the Yosemite. So here is the folder, click on this one and double click on this one. So here you can see this is the torrent from it's going to download. The size is 5.10 GB, which I have already downloaded. Cancel this one which I have already downloaded. Just click to cancel now. So here you can see this is my ISO image I have downloaded. 5.11 GB the size. Just open the virtual box, click on new. You need to type, so you need to type here Mac OS X Yosemite. Okay, click on next. You need to assign the RAM which I show you 4 GB at least. Okay, do not go beyond to this red point. You need to stay on the last point of green. Upon click on next, you need to create the next. Here is the my hard disk size which is going to install in storage. If you want to install later on some more software, means increase this size up to 40 GB, and this is the location where it's going to store my hard disk. So you can see this is I have changed the location. Click to create now. Go to the settings. Here we need to click on systems, uncheck floppy, uncheck enable EFI. Please remember you need to uncheck enable EFI, it's very important. After that you need to click on display and just assign this video memory to 128 MB. Okay, go to storage, click on empty. You need to click on choose virtual device, click where you have downloaded your Yosemite ISO image, double click, and then you need to click on network, go to bridge adapter and check this one whether it is a name exactly has been assigned or not. Click OK, then you need to click on start now. So you can see if you want to press F8 to start up the option, you can press it, or if you want to just press enter to start it again. So if you want to go for the startup option, means you can press F8, and if you want to go for this continue, means just press enter. So here is loading some file. Hackintosh Drone is loading. So here we need to select the language for the installation. If you want different languages for the installation, you can just scroll down this one to find different languages. So I am selecting default language English and just click on this arrow to continue. So here you can see we need to continue for this installation. Click on the continue. Before going for this, you can read these instructions. You can see you need to have 4 GB RAM, 10 GB space required. Click to continue. Yes, I agree. And then you need to see here is there is no disk to install, so we need to select the disk to install. Just click on utilities and click on disk utilities. After that, gathering the information. After that, click on this hard disk which we have given the size for the installation, and click on this again. So here after that, click on erase, and you need to name here. If you want to give a name, you can give. If you want to give a name, is you can leave this box. Just remove and tap Mac. Okay, after that you need to click on erase, and then you need to click erase again. So before erasing formatting, please remember that it's going to erase your hard disk completely. So before erasing, you need to take a backup of this hard disk. If you have a data anything, means take a backup and then erase again. So click on close this one, and so here is we came on this hard disk. We need to select to install. Click on Mac which we give a name, and go to customize here, and here we need to scroll up, and then you need to, the size is 7.8 GB is going to install, and here we need to uncheck this some things. Click on the graphics, we need to okay this one, and click go to drivers, uncheck this both option audio, because by default it's going to install this one, and after that click to accept this one and continue this installation. And your installation almost take your 16 minutes. Till then you can have a cup of coffee or tea, and then you will be back on these final installations. So please be patient here also. So after waiting a long hours for at the 2 minutes, it was hang. So Yosemite, just what you have to do is the power of this Yosemite by clicking on this power off, and what you have to do is you need to start again. After powering off this, just click on start Yosemite, completely you need to power off. Then what you have to do is you need to press immediately F8 to boot the menu. So press from F8 to boot from the menu, and after that, so after tapping F8, so we came to the boot menu. So here you can see we need to select here our hard disk which I have given untitled the name of during the installations. And now you can see if you press enter here, it will be go for the normal installation. If you type -v, that will be diagnostic center will be come up. If you type the question mark, you will get help center. So now I am going to go to this hard disk, and there I need to type -s -v and give -n and to press enter here. So after that typing, you need to wait for this command prompt will come. This is booting in a save mode, so you need to be wait here. And now finally we came to the save mode command. So here we need to type this one. So you can see on the screen, we need to type the root device like slash type the slash, okay, slash sb. So you can see on the screen to the top of here, let me show you. So this one is to mount the root device, read -write. So we need to type the both the command, just give slash sbin and then give fsck give space -f5. So after typing that, you need to press enter here. So after that it's going to be check all those things. Now after typing that has been completed, now I'm going to type /s/sbin give slash, and need to type mount and -uw give space slash. So you need to press enter here. So that's going to be link. So after that command, when you type this /bin/mount, it will be linked all those things. It will be come with the installation directories and remove the unwanted file system. Everything is going to be come with here. That will take your 10 minutes more. So now I'm going to here typing here. So I'm going to enter into the directory, type cd /o s type install sandbox spark. After that, what you have to do is you need to type the script here, sicprpt script. So press enter here, and now you need to type ls here. So all this is the packages. You can see this is your update packages are showing in this macOS. So what you have to do is we need to go to the inside the folder of this one package, type cd, and need to type Hackintosh zone, and then give a tab to get a full command. Then you need to type here post installation post type 4, then press a tab to get a full command, or else you can see capital PO, press a tab to get ust. Need to type here, and then you will need to type here script. So you can find here in this one, you need to find Hackintosh .zone . After that, you need to search for the wait, I am going to show you the file name I'm missing. Just type capital zone, then you need to give capital P, press tab key to get a full command post script. So you need to press enter here. After that, you need to type /, you need to type post port install, press enter. So now it's going to be installed in a save mode. Now we'll come up with a screen, with a login screen. We need to wait here for few minutes. After that our message will become on the login screen. So still is running, showing some of the warnings is coming. So you need to ignore all those warnings and errors during this message. Now that has been complete. Now what I have to do is we need to exit here, type ext exit here, press enter. Now we'll come with a boot menu will come here, macOS. So wait for your 2 minutes here. You will come up, there's no such file or directory will come up. Like you need to ignore whatever the no such or file errors and warnings errors, just need to ignore that one. Waiting for DSMOS. Now you can see still coming out. That has been completed. So DSMOS has been arrived. Now sir, that has been completed. Now it's going to be start. We do not do anything, just we need to keep watching her on a screen. It will come up, it will be come with welcome screen will come here. So finally we came to welcome screen. On screen you can see. So just we need to select here language here, time zone. I'm going to select here India here by default. Let's see. So just what you have to do is just go for this. You need to click on continue, selecting your time zone. After that you need to click on continue, and you can see you need to select your keyboard language here. Select your which language you suitable, you need to select here that one. So the transfer for this information on this Mac, you can see do you want to transfer this disk, whatever. If you want to select the first option, second, I do not want to transfer the information, I am select, click on continue. Then I do not want to sign in on the cloud. Apple ID, don't have any ID. If you want to create, you can create it. Then you need to click on continue, then skip this one. After that you need to accept the license agreement here, click on agree, then click on agree again. After that will come with a computer account. We need to create a computer account to log in with this username and the password. Here I have been created an account for the computer, given the full name and the account name, the password I have given, and then click on continue. So if you want to have a diagnostic and usage means, you can check. I am going to uncheck this option and click on continue, and it's going to set up in Mac. So finally we log in here with the Mac OS Yosemite. So you can see the latest version of this have been installed. Scroll down, see, will come up here. So you can see here right side also Yosemite zone, Hackintosh. Go for the help, click on the help, and then get a Mac help. So here you can see on the settings, phone memory, everything is there. We'll check the latest. So my friend, internet also working in that one, Hackintosh. Now I'm going to show you how to make a full screen also. So my friend, you can see my OS X Yosemite is the version, you can see on 10.10 version, Mac summer 2000 processor, and memory, RAM, and the name for the installation I have given title, display, graphic 3 MB, serial number. You can see on display, storage, everything you can see on my screen. This is your so my friend, to make a full screen here resolution, first of all I am going to edit the configuration file in Yosemite macOS. For that one, first of all you need to click a finder. You need to go to the preference here, in that you need to check all those option boxes, everything whatever find you need to check. You need to click on slide bar. There you need to check all the boxes. After checking the box, just close this one, and you need to come down, scroll down, and you need to click on finder here. After clicking on the finder, you need to click on Mac OS cloud device. You need to see on the device, there you will find your hard disk about the name of installation. There you need to click untitled. That means whatever the name you have given for this installation name, I have given untitled, that's why. So you need to double click on this one, untitled, and there you need to click on extra folder. You will find, you search for the folder, you need to open the extra folder with the name. Just open the extra folder, and you need to open the file org.camelon.bluebooth playlist. So you need to open this file. For opening this, right click and you need to go to edit with text, edit the file, and what you have to do is you need to in between the district and slash district you need to give your screen resolution size. For that one, just press enter here, press space bar, and you need to give greater than symbol. Again you need to type key here. After that, close this one and give a graphics, and then give a graphics mode, and then close the slash with a key. Okay, then close the bracket here. We need to press enter again, and you need to come here on the line, press greater than symbol. You need to type string 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 string, then you need to close this one with a bracket. Okay, after that you need to type the screen resolution, that is 1920, which is I am giving into 1080 into 32, that is 32 or 64 bit you can give here. So after that you need to give a bracket slash give string string, you need to give close this one. So after this giving this two points, you need to add these 2 points, graphic mode and the strings. After adding this in between the districts and slash district between district, you need to save this file. To save, either you can press Ctrl S, or you can save this file from direct. So my friend, you can give screen resolution whatever you want to give, whichever resolution you want to fit, you can give it. I am giving 1920. Either you can give in place of 1920, you can give 1600 into 1200 or 1400 into 32. You can give any resolution you want to give. Just saving this file and to close this one, and what you have to do is you need to shut down this one, Macintosh. Just close this one and power off this one. So now we have to make a small changes in the Windows also. For that one, you need to press start. First of all, you need to log in with the administrator here. After login, you need to click on start, and you need to type here CMD. So you need to right click on CMD, run as administrator, and after that what you have to do is, now you need to open your C drive. Just click on C drive, go to the programs file, search where you have downloaded the VirtualBox. So you need to search for the Oracle here, and here is my VirtualBox. So what you have to do is you need to copy this link, or else you need to drag the link here. So how you can drag the link here? First select this option, and so either you can copy this link, just Ctrl C copy, and come to your command prompt, paste it here. You need to press enter here. While pasting, we get a internal error, command not found, means just type cd and give this space and paste the command here, press enter. Now what I have to do is open this one. You need to copy this link and you need to paste this hole in your VirtualBox. Here is the resolution which I have given in my Mac OS. The same resolution you need to give here also. You can also change the resolution, like in place of 1920 into etc, you can give 600, 900, also 32, but you need to give the changes there also in Mac OS also. Resolution you need to change there. So whatever the resolution you are fitting, you need to give the same resolution there also, here also. Now here as we need to change here, we need to give the name of virtual machine. For that one, you need to open your VirtualBox, and you need to find your macOS Yosemite. Click on settings, just copy this name here which you have given the name, and then minimize this one, then come here and remove the name of virtual machine, paste this name. After that, you need to copy this whole line and copy this one line, and come here and right click and paste this one, press enter. So after this complete successful, what you have to do is you need to open your VirtualBox and click on start again. Now it will come with a full screen resolution. So my friend, you can see this is my Macintosh. So I am making changes in the screen resolution. You can see it is working fine. It's coming the full screen also here. When I put a small screen is coming full screen, so you can see it's logging, so it's booting. So this is how you can make a full screen resolution. Finally we need to log in here with the username we created, and you can see shutdown login. Just enter the password here, press enter here. So my friend, thank you for watching my IT Cloud.net video on macOS Yosemite. So if you have any problem, if you get any problem, you can comment below to my video. Thank you for watching IT Cloud.net. Please subscribe to Cloud.net channel.